Mila
and
Lena's Way.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's me, Lena. I'm back with the season 2 premiere of Riverdale. Guys, I watched season 1 last year, but it was already too late because the freaking season was already done with, over with, and like it was coming on TV no more. And I watched it on Netflix. And guys, this show is really good. I used to read the Archie comics, cause like it used to come in like, I know it used to come in like regular comics back in the day, because it's like an old comic like from back in the day, but it used to be in the new Sunday newspapers, and I used to always use the comics in there, so I used to always read the Archie comics. So when I heard about this show coming on, I was like, this is lit, and I was like, oh my gosh. So it's season 2, and if y'all don't know what happened on season 1, let's just say season 1 was crazy. Everybody had their cool introductions. Betty got secret Season 1 was crazy. If y'all don't know, a little recap of season 1. Guys, Jughead is, first of all, Jughead is like now like a serpent kind of. He don't want to be, but it's like that's just how it is when you live on that side, a south side serpent, a triple S. Guys, I love Cole Sprouse a lot. When I saw that he was on here, I was like, thank God, because I don't know. Cole Sprouse is just amazing, and he's not just an actor, he's a photographer also. So it's like, how can you not love Cole Sprouse? And all the other characters, they like got so many different aspects about them. Like Veronica, she's like the bad girl, well, not the bad girl, but like the uppity girl that's trying to be more grounded and not like trying to be how she is now, because you know they ain't got no money. And her mama, Hermione, I always thought it was Hermione, but it's Hermione. She bougie, and she trying not to be bougie, but she trying to get ready for her daddy that's coming, because Hiram is coming back, which he did on the season 2 premiere. He came back, but all in season 1, she's like, look, your dad's gonna come back, this and that. But she's like, well, no, bad daddy's bad. He took all that money, which he is a bad person. But you know, Veronica's like, he bad, you know, and then you bad, you evil, you cheating. And I could not stand that. Oh, you cheating on Hiram, you cheating on that. Like, Veronica, shut up and handle what you're supposed to be handling. Betty and her sister and that whole situation was crazy. And now, spoiler alert, they saying Betty got a brother, which I already heard that somewhere, but they just like confirmed it. We didn't even get to that part yet. Thanks a lot, guys. But Betty got a secret brother, which I already knew, because that's what her mom and her dad was. They was hiding something about that whole situation, so I already knew that in season 1. And then Archie and Mrs. Grundy, and is that her name? Mrs. Grundy or Mrs. Greenwald? Archie and that freaking teacher, I cannot, oh my God, that was so irking me. It was so irking me so bad. It was just not, I couldn't in that whole season 1, I could not. And she eventually left, like, thank God, she left. And then you had the Pussycats, I really like them. And you got a whole bunch of other different characters. So I'm excited to see the rest of the characters in season 2. But on the season 2 premiere, we continued on from Archie's dad, Fred, getting shot in Pops. Now, this is my theory. I feel like whoever went to shoot Fred, whoever went to shoot Fred and maybe kill Pops too, because they was robbing the place, but they didn't even rob the place, so maybe it was just a hit out on Fred. I don't know. But I feel like Archie has something to do with it. I know that doesn't sound bad because that's his dad, but I don't think it was Hiram or Hermione. I think it was either Archie or somebody who really, really just wanted to kill Fred. Like somebody from like the back. I don't know. So, he was driving like a hot Ford trying to get his dad there because his dad had got shot in the stomach, and he was trying to get him there. And all throughout the episode, Fred was going through these different like hallucinations and illusions of him missing big milestones in Archie's life, like getting married, having kids, this and that, getting engaged. And every time he would die in it, that would shoot a shock through his like brain and be like, wake up, Fred, because Fred was in a coma. He's like, so wake up, Fred. So they were trying to get him to wake up, and he was in surgery, and he called Betty, and Betty called Veronica, and Betty called Jughead, and everybody came there for him. And then he was like, oh shoot, I gotta call my mom. So he called his mom, and he was like, Mom, you gotta come here just in case we gotta say goodbye. And then it was just weird the way he said it. I don't know. I feel like Archie kind of has something to do with this. I don't know why. That's kind of really, really crazy, but you don't even know anymore, because freaking Cheryl's brother and her dad killed her brother. And then Cheryl, the mom, first of all, Cheryl burned down Thornhill, but that's what we saw at the end. And her mom was so dumb enough to run back in to go get a family portrait. So now Cheryl's saying, I'm telling everybody that you ran in to get me, and it was an accident, the whole fire. So her mom did that to herself, and she's like, look, when you breathe, it's because I let you. When you drink, it's because I poured your cup. Okay? And when you living, it's because I'm allowing you to live, okay? So that was scary. I was scared for her. But now her mom got third-degree burns, but just because she went to go running to go get a family portrait, and she's like, if you tell anybody, I will tell you about what you did to daddy in the barn. So I don't think he hung himself. She might have just killed him and then made it look like he hung himself. But I don't know if they like elaborate on this, but maybe they was abusing Cheryl before, because they was really mean to their kids. So yeah, she was like, I'm gonna give your dad a kiss of life, Archie, because you gave me at Sweetwater River. And then he was like, get out of my dad's room, bye. He went back to his house because they needed the belongings, because Fred's wallet is missing. They don't know who got Fred's wallet, but everything's in there. So they went back to the house with the belongings, and then Archie was taking a shower, and it was weird. Veronica was like, you need some company? And I'm like, no, he's trying to wash his dad's blood off of him. But I guess if you want to get in there, that's cool. But he got really mad at Veronica because he was like, where's his wallet? And she's like, I don't know what this stuff out. And he's like, why'd you take this stuff out? So then he told her to leave, but she's like, I'm not leaving. You my boo. We stand together. And y'all know Betty and Jughead's together, so she don't really like the fact that he's riding a motorcycle and that he got like a Southside Serpent jacket. And he actually asked the Southside Serpents, you know, can y'all look around? He didn't say bring back some guy that's half beaten to death to my house. He just said, can y'all look around? So he was like, they was like, look, we had to do that because we had to tell your dad in the inside of jail that we are taking care of you. So yeah, so Jughead was like, just don't bring him here. So they were trying to figure out who knew what, but come to find out, I don't think it's us, the Southside Serpents. I think this is somebody either from the outside, somebody that's hired. I don't know. It's somebody that's going around killing people because, guys. So first of all, one of my favorite scenes was in this episode was when Hermione went to the chapel, and she was like, what you praying for? She was praying, and Veronica was like, what you praying for? For him not to wake up? And then she was like, look, I don't know what you insinuating, but you don't need to be insinuating. And she's like, okay, whatever. Y'all, you and daddy probably put a hit on him. That's what Jughead said. So then she was like, look, you alive, you gonna always be alive. She's like, get back on this happy face train, because your daddy's coming, and I should slap you for how disrespectful you are. But I'm not a violent person. And she should have beat her for saying that stuff in that freaking chapel while God is right there, saying all that evil stuff. She should have slapped her. But anyway, so when they all sat down in the cafeteria and Archie finally told him the truth of what really happened, because he was lying to the freaking Sheriff Keller. Oh, Kevin was on this episode too, because he was telling Betty, don't get with Jughead, he's the Southside Serpent, because that didn't work out with Joaquin. But he told the sheriff that something happened, but he didn't tell him all that happened. What happened was after Fred got shot, the gunman came up to Archie and put the gun to his head, and Archie just sat there and then waited till he left. So Archie felt like he was a coward, but he really wasn't a coward, because if he would have moved, he would have killed Archie. So like, he would have killed Archie. So it was like he had to like sit there. So Archie kind of felt bad. It was like, don't feel bad, Archie. It's cool. He just didn't have to tell Sheriff Keller that though. He might not have to, but he's probably gonna just have to tell Sheriff Keller that. But Fred ended up waking up. He was like, I came back to protect you. Really nice, really cute. Hiram is back. Veronica went back to the house, and Hermione was like, oh, look. And this little bitch right here, your daughter, she drunk your crystal. And he was like, ooh, that's disrespectful. So then she was like, look, you know what? Come here. And he's like, hey, what's up? And then he was like, you changed, Veronica. And she was like, yeah, I did. Did you? And he was like, yeah, but I didn't change too much, but I didn't want to kiss for my daughter. So she went and kissed him. And then it was like, oh, you know. And she's like, by the way, Fred woke up. And then he was like, okay, Fred woke up. And I like the actor that they got to play Hiram Lodge, too. I was wondering who was going to get to play Hiram Lodge, because Hiram Lodge seems more prestigious. But I like the actor that they played. Got him. They didn't seem too phased by when she said Fred woke up. I mean, Hermione was like, oh, yeah, you know, whatever. But I don't think that they put the hit on him. I don't think that they would just automatically go and do that. So I don't think it was them. So we get to the end. Archie's mom was helping out with Fred. And Archie made a vow that he will protect Fred every single day. So he's out there. If somebody's walking past, just ignore it. He's out there, and he's sitting downstairs watching the back and the front door with a bat, just in case somebody come in and walk in to kill him again. So that's some true dedication. I don't know if Archie's gonna like keep on this going every day. Is he gonna go to school? Is he not gonna go to school? They probably gonna make him not go to school, and he's just gonna watch Fred. But Fred's trying to be like, no, go to school. Don't be watching me. You know what I'm saying? I can do this by myself. So at the end, the freaking teacher, Miss Green, that's what she's going by now, but I think it's Grundy. She was giving her little lessons, kissing up on little boys and stuff, being a little weirdo pervert. And then he left. She come back in. She knows there's sheets on the floor. She knows the window is open. Her dumb butt go close the window when she know dang well that she wasn't the one who opened it. So she should have known that somebody broke in. So she went to go open it. The guy who went to go, that tried to kill Fred with the green eyes, he went, grabbed the little violin stick and strangled her to death. She's dead. She's dead. She's dead. Like, do I feel sorry? No, because she was going around with sleeping with little boys just to do that because she didn't really love Archie like he thought she did. Like, no, that's what they're trying to tell you. She's doing this a lot. So do I feel bad? No. Was it brutal? Yeah. Was it kind of weird to use her instruments? Yeah. What do you got against her? That's what we don't know. Thank you for watching. I'm pretty excited to see this go on. I'm going to try to see if I can do it every week. If not, I'll do it like every 2 weeks and like put like little episodes and multiple episodes in one review. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. After this, follow me on all social medias and comment your favorite person on Riverdale and like your favorite ship. So, yeah. Bye.